Hello developers and welcome back. In this video, we're gonna learn how to create this amazing app called Travel App. This app focuses on how to use layouts in Jetpack Compose. So we're gonna review some composables, some previous composables that we learned in the previous videos. Also, we're gonna learn how to combine the layouts to make this complex UI. So if this is your first time here, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and share it. Or if you already subscribed, please like, comment below to push us making new videos and continue with this Jetpack Compose course. Moreover, if you are interested to join my bestseller courses on Udemy, you can get my free coupons. So you'll get 80% off coupons. This is my first part, the complete Android 15 course, part 1 in Java and Kotlin. So you master master Java and Kotlin. Also, if you want to master Jetpack Compose, you can join the complete Android 15 course, part 2. Okay, so these are my bestseller courses. You can join them by applying the coupon master coding. So you can apply the coupon here and set the master coding, for example, master coding 4, or you can get the coupons in the comments below and in the description, master coding 4 or 5 or 6. So increase the number to get your free coupon every month. Okay, so let's start building this amazing application. Open Android Studio, select new project, empty compose activity, next, and I name it as Travel App. Click Finish after choosing the package name and save location. At first, we need to create a composable that contains a card. So this is the card. Then we need to create this image and the text to text this rating bar and add to bucket list button. Okay. Moreover, we're going to introduce the box layout and make this overlapping so we display the icon top of the image. Let's start with the card. Here, let me remove these and remove this and create a new package here named as screens. Inside the screens, create a new Kotlin file named as travel destination card. Start with composable annotation function travel destination card. Inside this composable function, we're gonna create the first composable, which is the card. Let's specify some attributes to this card. Start with modifier equals to modifier dot fill maximum width, then add some paddings. 16 dp is good. Alt plus enter to import extension property, and here we go. Also, you can add, as we learned before, some elevation and shape. So here, elevation equals to card defaults, card elevation 8 dp. Then we need to add the shape equals to rounded corner shape 16 dp. If we go to the card composable, Control and left and click, we have the modifier, shape, colors, elevation, border, and content. The content is composable. The border is border stroke. Elevation is from card defaults. The colors is from card colors, and shape from card defaults, and the modifier is modifier. What does this mean? When specifying the elevation property, you are going to create a 3D shadow effect beneath the card, making the card appear to float above the background. 8 dp here is the shadow intensity. Higher values, more pronounced shadow. And here we are using card defaults for consistent material design elevation, similar to Android elevation in XML, but more flexible. Okay, it's very simple. The shape attribute defines the corner rounding of the card. Creates soft, rounded edges instead of sharp corners. 16 dp controls the radius of curvature, higher, more rounded. So if I specify 32, it would be more rounded. Can customize each corner individually by making, for example, a top start here and top end. So I am specifying the top left part of this card and making it, for example, 24. Okay, so you can specify each corner, but for making it more professional, I'm specifying this 16 dp for all the corners. Works with any composable that accepts a shape parameter. Now we need to specify a very important parameter for this card, which is the content. So if you have noticed here, no value passed for parameter content. Whenever you pass this lambda expression, you are telling card, hey, that the content of this card would be specified inside this lambda expression. Okay, now let's start by the box layout. Start with box, and directly you can specify like this, Alt plus Enter, import the function, and we have two things we need to make inside this box. Back to the image, we have this image and the icon here, which is for the heart. We need to overlap them. For this, we need to create an image and an icon. Start with the image. We have the parameter painter resource r.drawable.bally. Import class R, and we need to create an image inside the drawable folder named as Bally. I prepared an image from online called Bally, copy it and paste it inside the drawable folder inside res, paste it here. Make sure the name of the image starts with a small letter and no numbers. Okay, and the error is solved. We need to specify another parameter, which is the content description. I name it as Bally Beach. Content scale dot crop, and the modifier equals to modifier dot fill maximum width and height 200 dp. This is for the image. Now we need to set the favorite icon. We talked about the icon composable. We need to set a painter or image vector or image bitmap and a string and a modifier or color, so we can navigate to the icon composable, image vector, content description, modifier, and tint. Let me start with image vector icons.default.favorite. We can choose from these already embedded and in the SDK, in the Android SDK. Content description equals to favorite, tint, which is the color, dot red, set it to red, modifier equals to modifier dot padding 16 dp, alignment dot top end, and the size would be 30 dp. Okay, let me call this function travel destination card inside the set content and run the application. And here we go. This is our lovely image and overlapped with this box. So this is the box layout. This is the usage of this box layout. Now we need to continue with our app, and let me create these two texts and this icon image and this button. Here I'll include them into a column layout, which is used for vertical content. To create a column, start with column composable, and inside it let me add some modifiers. Modifier.padding 16 dp. I'm making a padding 16 dp from all sides. Inside this column, let me create the first composable, which is the text. Text equals to Bali Indonesia style material theme dot typography dot headline small. Then the color equals to color, and let me specify this color 0. Here we go. This is the color. Then create a spacer modifier equals to modifier dot height 8 dp. Then create a text. This is the text, and we need to set the style. Let me add this style equals to material theme, typography, body, medium. Okay, this is the first text. Create a spacer modifier dot height 16 dp. Now let me run, and here we go. You can see this is the column containing 2 texts in a vertical way. Now let me add the icon and the stars and the button. We need to replace them and align them horizontally. So for that, we need to use the row. Start with row, and here we need to specify some attributes for this row. Vertical alignment dot center vertically, horizontal arrangement dot space between, and modifier equal to modifier dot fill maximum width. Now let me add the content. Inside this row we need to add icons and button. So here we need to make a star rating. We can use this trick by creating row. I'll use a function called repeat 5 times. What we need to do, we need to repeat an icon 5 times. So create an icon with image vector icons dot default dot star, and set the content description to star, tint color, this is the gold, and a modifier equals to modifier dot size 20 dp. The last thing we need to do is the action button. So here, button, on click, there's no action. You can handle the action later on. Handle. Then add colors, button defaults dot button colors. We need to set the container color to color, and here we need to specify the color. For example, 0xff6. Okay, this is the button. And here you need to set the text for the button, add to bucket list. Let me run our application, and congratulations guys, this is our lovely application. It's displaying inside a card an image and overlapped with an icon, and this is in a box, and a column layout containing 2 texts, and a row displaying these stars and this button. Congratulations guys. By the way, if this is your first time here on our YouTube channel, please subscribe, like, and share. And if this is if you are a returning user, please like, share, and comment below if you need to see more about like this. Also, you are invited to join our Udemy courses. You can search for Android, and you can get all our courses, and these are bestsellers, so you can get this part 1, which is in Java and Kotlin. Also, if you are interested in Jetpack Compose, you can check part 2, which is also a bestseller. In order to apply our coupons, you can get simply apply master coding and set number 5 or 4, or check the comments below to get your instructor coupon. Okay, so congratulations guys, you can get enrolled in these courses, and thank you for watching. I hope you benefit from this course, and see you later on this channel.